The premiere of Chief Daddy is brought to you by our headline sponsor, Keystone Bank, supported by Johnny Walker, Bollinger Champagne, Airtel, Dubai Tourism, and Lumious. Our VIP lounges were specially designed by DO2 Interior Specifics, Agatha Interiors, and Ileila. And the event has been planned by No Surprises.
Who's your daddy? You are the daddy for the day.
You are the daddy. You are the daddy.
Come on, be me that.
And there's a lot of work to be done here as well. There are two. Yeah, but why two? We can put one there.
I'm Tosin Odunfa here for VVIP Events. Now you can probably see from my wide smile that I am super excited because we are at the grand premiere of the most anticipated film of 2018. It's Chief Daddy, and of course, it's from Ebony Life Films. Through those doors is an incredible experience. Come with me. Yes, indeed, of course, we start with a red carpet, and the red carpet is as grand as you would expect it. Ebony Life Films knows how to make sure that we encourage you as you come in to feel like a star and then get into the experience. So yes, indeed, everyone who is anyone is going to be out here tonight. There is a nice little wine bar by B&G. You can come in there, have a little red wine, a little white wine, whatever you feel, maybe even some champagne. And now, this is one event that I am going to super enjoy. It's not just popcorn in a movie, it's cuisine and film. We start off at Chef Eros. You obviously know that Chef Eros knows how to make a fine meal. And of course, we've got Cots Catering, we've got the AJs, and wait for it, we've got Chef Freg's. Now at this point, when you're done eating, you're done having a few drinks and all of that good stuff, we will now welcome you to the pre-screening lounge where you can have a few more cocktails and all of that good stuff. I'll take you there, come with me. So yes, indeed, just before that, there is the ante, before the pre-screening room, and it's quite the experience. You get greeted first of all with some pretty exciting drinks and all whatnot, sparkling wine, all of that good stuff. Yes, indeed. Now, if you're feeling for some dessert, there's ice cream. Hans and Renee is in the house. Then there's Salt Lagos. Ileila is actually also here. And of course, Johnny Walker. You can already feel it from the furnishing to the offerings, the drinks. This is just one of those events that you shouldn't miss. There's going to be an after party. I love a good party. I'm sure you do too. And we've got DJ Crowd Controller. And he's not going to be alone. As a matter of fact, there's going to be a huge band. You ever heard of it? Sugar Band? They're going to be right up here, making sure that we have a great time. Welcome to the arena. We have just converted this entire ballroom, or at least half of the ballroom, into the ultimate theater experience. This is going to be incredible. I can't wait to watch this film. So please remember, it's going to be in cinemas this December. It's a Christmas treat from us to you. See you
We at Ebony Life Films, we like to build brands that excel, products that resonate, campaigns that go viral, empowering initiatives, and you know what? We are paving the way for a new cinema narrative. We are daring media. Yes, welcome to a world where content is king and what mobilizes an audience. And who other to talk about content than the woman who's got more brain worth, net worth, and network? I would say, Emma, you've gone extra tonight. You got the memo.
This is an LDA special. My darling Aburo and Regis Silva made this for me. And she just said, Ansimo, let's go extra. And I was like, sure, let's do it.
The director himself, Saniya Gomalayo. Very quickly, Chief Daddy, great script, madness upon madness thrust upon every single actor and actress on set. Great character interpretation. We're so excited about this. And I have to ask you, if you had to play any of the characters in Chief Daddy from the trailer, who would it be? Tell me and why.
Maybe Kate Henshaw. I love the character.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just must let you know that the moment we put out the trailers of Chief Daddy, it garnered over 23 million views on social media. Tonight, we're celebrating an iconic film, a great work of art, from an abstract thinker, Chief Daddy.
Absolutely. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'll be relishing, to see what more is also going to come up with again. Let her just wow us. Let her just go to another dreamland. And they said we should just come in extras. I'm just hoping I'm a bit extra today.
Look, you are actually giving us the extra in extra.
Yeah?
Yes, and if we want, if Lady Mo says, our governor, we want to have Chief Daddy Part 2, and we want to make you the lead actor in it. Will you honor that invitation?
Well, I certainly will. My prices won't be so much. My prices won't be so much.
I have the beautiful, ever-stunning, gorgeous Dakare Ebusi Akonde right here on the red carpet. Yes. Remy Castle in Chief Daddy the movie. Yes. Bringing a character all the way from Castle and Castle to Chief Daddy. And being that the world will get to see Chief Daddy the movie tonight, how are you feeling?
I have butterflies in my stomach, but I have a feeling people are going to enjoy it because it's really lighthearted, but also it has a message, to think about how you conduct your life and what legacy you leave behind, or drama. And we know very well how that goes in this part of the world.
Standing right here, ruling the entire red carpet, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, Iniado! Whoa, 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 whoa. They are clapping at home,
Thank you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I can see that now. This speaks royalty, but tell me about this outfit.
This outfit is by Hope Fashion. My hair was done by Zubi, and my makeup was done by I Am Dodos. Yolanda styled me. Why I opted for this look is I played a Kanem in the film, and that's a Calabar cross-Riverian character. So when I said Nigerian or opulently Nigerian, I feel like the cross-Riverian culture and Akwa Ibom culture are really rich. It's one of the richest cultures we have in Africa. So I feel like it's just an opportunity to really showcase what our culture looks like in a more modernized way. So I opted for this.
You pulled it off. 1,001 over 100. This is not 100 over 100.
Oh my, thank you.
Well, talking about Chief Daddy the movie, what was the experience like for you being on set, featuring in this movie that will definitely be a record breaker?
It was quite an experience. It was my first time to work with Auntie Mo. So yeah, it was and it was quite, something I'd looked forward to. So when I had this role, I was very excited about it, and the fact that I got to work with a lot of my colleagues who were like older colleagues, but like I have a lot of respect for them, my friends, I call them my friends. It was very interesting because we just kind of like reconnected. So the set was supposed to be work, but it ended up feeling like we were just having fun, So yeah, it was one of my most interesting shoots that I've done in a while.
And I really can't wait for everyone to see the magic Ebony Life films is. Before I let you go, she wants us to see the back of her dress, and it's stunning. It's beautiful.
Who are you wearing tonight?
Tonight I'm wearing Ejura Mostafiri, and I couldn't decide between the gele or the fila, so I created something new called a file. Yes, yes, yes.
I like that. I like the sound of that. What was the transition like from your character in Royal Hibiscus to Chief Daddy?
Well, I mean, the characters are completely different. My character's name is Ireti, and she's one of Chief Daddy's legitimate children. So you can imagine like all the madness going on in a family, and there she is trying to pull everybody together. But it was such an amazing experience because you look at the cast and it's like everybody everybody.
Great work of art. I have to ask you, the moment you saw the cast list, who did you say to yourself, oh my, this person is in this movie, I'm coming for this person?
I think it has to be Nkemo. Like, I was starstruck, like literally starstruck.
Many of you know us, Chigirl, but tonight I get to call her Chuchu of Chief Daddy the movie. How are you, Chigirl?
I'm good.
Which state are you taking us to tonight?
State. That is Abia, I'm an Igbo girl. This is Igbo Queen, this is Awoma. Hello. Ololo Chuchu.
Your people are so proud of you this night. Because I didn't even expect this from you though.
I hope so.
Throwing it back to Chief Daddy the movie, filming, what was it like?
Amazing. The cast is amazing. It was like we worked hard, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughing, a lot of just even getting to know people. You're in a movie with R&B and you're like, what? You know what I mean? So yeah.
I know, right? Well, what was your favorite scene? Which scene did you enjoy the most?
Fowls is my highlight from the film. Like Fowls just did it for me. Like Fowls just wore me out all the time.
Well, just give me an insight into your character.
She's the co-owner of the funeral home. Last bus stop funeral home.
What's a character to hand over to Chigirl? Oh wow, we're expecting
madness.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see, this is what I call interviewing someone who not only watched me grow, but someone who's got a hand in my success story. Chief Taiwo Obileye is our Chief Daddy. Who's your daddy? I think this movie is our heightened reality. Tell us something very spectacular about the artistic direction of Chief Daddy the movie.
From the point of view of the acting, the collection of artists, really good, really good, top-notch actors. The crew were professional. The staff, the supporting staff were just so dependable. So the whole screening, the whole shooting experience was really nice and enjoyable. As I have found out, most productions I've done a few of them with her, and I have really enjoyed them. This one was no exception. And the painstaking work that's been done in the post-production is what we are going to see tonight, and we will love it, I can bet on that.
Gorgeous. I don't even have the words to describe this royalty standing right beside me. You need to see the details on his entire outfit, from head to hair to toe to feet. Beautiful. Now tell us about the scene.
About the sleigh. In a sleighing business, the sleigh is a term defined as, slaying.
So why are you slaying tonight?
Okay, so I've had this agbada for a long time. Looks like a good man. That's the name of the designer. He gave it to me. And he's like, when are you going to wear this? I don't know. I'm looking for that perfect. I don't want to waste it.
You guys just walk into anyone.
I know. So when I saw the ivy, like, opulently Nigerian, opulent, extra. I'm like, so yeah, it looks like a good man. And then the shoes too, by Feet Affairs. It's that's some Michael Jackson thing going on. And I also told them I'll wear it at the right time. And this was also given to me by my mentor, Uncle Nelson Jaja, shout out. So I just put everything together. Join. I'm the rain now. Join.
My brother. But what are you looking forward to tonight?
Oh, I'm looking forward to the movie. We spent like a long time shooting, and we put in our best. And my scenes are kind of crazy.
Very.
I know. Oh, you've seen it? Have you seen my scene?
Yes, I have.
I haven't seen all, so I want to see how everything will come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're almost ready. That's the drama of what goes on backstage and when you're live on the red carpet. And I've been trying to do the impossible, because you see, when you have a couple, like this amazing couple next to me, they have under-promised but over-delivered with the weddings. They got married 7 times. I was spiritually present, especially when we are at Jalobia Gardens. I was all over. I was in the shrubs. You saw me. I knew Linda would see me. Linda and Ibrahim. Now, this movie, the trailer garnered over 23 million views on social media in just 3 days. And your dance in the movie, in the trailer more or less, has been reputed to be the most hilarious dance entrance ever. What was going through your mind when you were dancing that way?
All I thought about was that I didn't want to be outshined by Auntie Happy and Ini. I had to dance. What? You haven't seen 2 of them? I didn't want to be outshined, Sha. That's my...
Ibrahim, did you at any point watch that trailer and say, Linda, kilo share?
Well, she had promised me that she was not going to fall my hand. You understand? So I saw it and I thought to myself, Ibrahim, you have entered one chance. Yes. But it's one of the reasons why, yeah.
I'm about to unveil a cast of Chief Daddy the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you 3 seconds. Guess who I have standing right beside me on the red carpet at the grand premiere of Chief Daddy the movie? Let's show them. Bisola! Yes, Bisola, Ayana right here on the red carpet. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy.
Let's start with this, your slay. What's going on?
Now the dress code was Nigerian, opulence, be extra. So I said, okay, maybe I should be extra with my gele. And, I just went for something really simple. The glitter, the shine, all of this would be enough, would pop enough, yes. Thank you.
I love the color, the pink, the
Yes, and then the maroon undertone.
Like you're the real opulent Nigerian.
Thank you. You look absolutely lovely as well.
Thank you, Bisola. And I got to watch you in Chief Daddy the movie when we had the screening area. Your character is one that when you pop up, people are like, Bisola! But how did you feel, when you found out you were actually going to be featuring in Chief Daddy the movie?
Oh, I felt really good. I was extremely happy, knowing it's Ebony life, So obviously I was really, really happy. And when I got to know of the role I was playing, I was laughing my head off. I'm like, okay, this is going to be super hilarious. And it turned out to be that way. From what I've heard from the screening, I haven't watched it yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing it tonight.
From Royal Hibiscus Hotel, the movie, to Chief Daddy, mommy, these roles are just coming your way. The paycheck is just coming. Mommy, you have been dancing Skelewu in the air. Yes. I saw you when you were entering, you were just giving them You have to tell me, mommy, your character, Royal Hibiscus, was hilarious. And then now to Chief Daddy. What was the transition about?
I tell you, this one is a blow. When I tell you it's a blow, you go in and watch it and you see what I'm talking about. It's awesome. I mean, Auntie Ajoke, she's something else.
I have to ask you, there was a scene where, you had a family gathering and you were on the table. You were ready to preside over the matters. So would I say that the script you were given, you followed the script, so at a point in time, you digressed and you were very spontaneous and innovative?
No, the thing is I just followed the script all through. And I played Auntie Ajoke. Maybe what you say is I played it out very well. Yes, thank you, my dear. Thank you.
When was the last time Auntie Jumoke said to you, you're Richard, you're the daddy?
Today.
Every day, man.
Every day. Every day has to be, I have to be somebody's daddy every day.
All right, very quickly, another amazing production from the stables of Ebony Life Films. To Moabudu, to the cast, stellar cast, to the producers, the directors, everyone who's working effortlessly right now. What would you like to say?
Thank you, and thank you, Mo. I call her King Mo. Thank you, King Mo, for always making sure that there is good work, quality work for all of us.
I have cast of Chief Daddy right here on the red carpet. Beverly Osu, as you know, and Shafi Bello right here. How are you?
I'm doing great. Let's see.
How are you, Beverly?
I am amazing.
Yes, you actually look stunning. Both of I don't know where to start from. Auntie Shafi, next week I'll pick this one up.
It's okay.
Beverly, 2 weeks time I'll pick this up for maybe Owambe, you know. But talking from the perspective of a cast, someone who has seen Chief Daddy from behind the scenes, tell me in 3 words, how would you describe Chief Daddy the movie?
We're changing narrative.
You said it all.
This film, we're changing the narrative.
Let them know Nigeria to the world. Beverly, in 3 words, describe Chief Daddy the movie.
Different, awesome, and like Auntie Shafi said, we're changing the narrative. It's not just a funeral, it's, yeah.
And of course, it's Ebony Life Films, and we do world-class standard. But tell me about your outfit, though, Beverly.
Well, this is Zaina Woman, and you know, I don't know. They said we have to come all Nigerian and all out, so I have a little bit of skin showing here and a little bit of bumper boom here.
Auntie Shafi, tell me about what you're wearing.
Well, this is Ashoke, as you can see. I mean, I wanted definitely to represent the Yoruba culture. This is Ashoke by Bims 24, and then Stitches by Chioma made this dress. Isn't this lovely? And then, of course, Abaya Lagos, I gave her the Ashoke, and she made the headpiece for me.
Oh, how sweet. Well, you know, if you were to talk about Nigerian culture, how would you describe our culture? What do you love about our culture?
Rich, full, disciplined. We're very cultural.
Yes, we are.
We're very cultural. And we love. There's so much love in our culture. And giving.
And what?
And happiness.
For general. Mama, what's that line you said in the trailer? Hey, Chief Daddy. Mommy, you see.
You're going to save my life for me now.
Mommy, I cannot. I am not even worthy to say your line. Chief for general in the building.
Yes.
Mama G, you see, the moment the trailer of Chief Daddy was out, this was a different transition from Wedding Party 2. This saw you in a different light. So I have to ask you, what was the transition from the characters in question?
Let me tell you. It will be elastic to be able to move from one character to the next, or be wicked now and be nice then.
Ladies and gentlemen, and of course, RMD is still conversing in the building. Mama G, if you were James Bond for one day and you had to follow somebody around to see what they were up to, who would it be?
Let me sleep over it.
You sleep over it? Yeah. And I will say, Chief Daddy, don't die, yo. Mama G. Ladies and gentlemen, Patience Ozokwo has something incomparable, indefatigable, no doubt. Patience Ozokwo, Mama G, Chief for General. Mama, they are waiting for you inside. You have to go and sign your autographs.
Yes.
I have standing right beside me, Temi Dayo Abodo, producer, Chief Daddy, the movie. Hey, Temi Dayo, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Outfit. I'm fine. Just leave me out of this picture because you look stunning. Let's talk about this outfit, Temi Dayo.
I wanted to wear an agbada, but then I wanted it strapless, so I went to Tiana, and then she kind of just put it together.
Now this is agbada on a different level, the Temi Dayo way, right?
Yes, exactly.
And bringing it down to Chief Daddy the movie. I'm going to throw you back to filming Chief Daddy. What was it like, though? What was the experience like?
It was a really fun experience, actually. A huge ensemble cast, all of them legends in their own right, and it was just great to be able to work with a lot of these people for the first time. It was really fun. It was also a learning curve. I think every production, every shoot is you always learn something new. And yeah, I'm proud of what we did, and I can't wait for everyone to see it tonight.
Alrighty! Ladies and gentlemen, Chief Daddy in the building, Oriental Hotel, and of course it's not only about the Ebony Life brand, we're talking about Ebony Life Films. We put a full stop at the top spot. We under promise but over deliver. And yes, one of the most amazing producers known to mankind. They, in short, how do I describe you? Resourceful, innovative, enigmatic, a member of the CSI, can't stand idiots. Because I know Queen Martin can't stand idiots. And her beautiful mom, Queen Kofoworola Martin's at the building. So, mommy and daughter moments. Very quickly, Queen, you are one of the producers on Chief Daddy. Yourself and Temi Dayo Abodo, a lot of work went into this project. I knew you must have laughed so much, but you had to get it together. Yeah. I mean, what was the experience like on set?
It was amazing. I mean, working with all like the A-list actors in Nigeria was awesome. I mean, sometimes it was a bit overwhelming, but I mean, you can imagine the drama behind the scenes as well. But then they were all very professional. The crew was professional as well. I mean, we had some tough times, you know, in terms of like rain, you know, like there'll just be challenges, but then I think that we scaled through eventually, and I'm excited for people to see what we did.
Very excited. And mommy, I mean, looking at your beautiful daughter right now, all that work she's doing, she's practically like Queen Martins right now. I have to ask you, how proud are you?
I am very proud of her, very, very proud of her. I'm excited to see the work that she's doing. I like the fact that she's able to rise up to challenges, and I see her going very high. I see her taking bigger strides in future. So I'm really very proud of her. It's a proud moment for me as well.
All right, and of course, let me bring it down from Ebony Life Films to Ebony Life TV. Let's talk about that dating show that I know Queen Martins, you got your fingers on right now.
Yes. So we're able to make love happen between about 26 different couples. So that's 52 people all together. So we made love happen, and I also can't wait for people to see that
you cannot create fundamental change without a certain level of madness. And madness, I mean non-conformity. The power to turn your back on the old formula and the courage to invent the future. We are inventing the future right now. I got Dubai tourism in the building. I'm not going to say that we're all mad, but my acronym for MAD is making a difference. So how are we making a difference tonight at the premiere of Chief Daddy?
Well, Dubai Tourism, you know, has been in a long-term partnership with Ebony Light TV. And just being part of an African-themed movie is a making a difference moment.
I like that. So how are we making a difference? How mad are we going at the Chief Daddy premiere? Sir Sheikh, the owner of all the oil wells in the Mediterranean.
No, I don't all oil. You guys have some of them left here. Yeah. No, we're happy to be here. We're happy that we're part of this big movie premiere. And again, we invite everyone to come to Dubai because that's where the party at.
Chief Daddy tonight is going to be an exceptional movie. Humor, intrigue, suspense, a stellar cast. So I have to ask you, from the trailers that you saw, who's been the most hilarious? Who drew you to the trailer?
Wow. I think Falls.
Same, because I'm a big music fan, a fan of his music. And when I saw him acting and how he doesn't take himself serious, I was convinced.
I think, Kate, I think they were, yes.
How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm great, feeling opulently Nigerian.
Opulently Nigerian, and I love it. I have to say that I love your take on the theme. There's something very modern and very elegant, but yet still clearly Nigerian, and I love that.
Thank you so much. I mean, all the credit goes to my stylist, which was like, we should mix, you know, now I'm Yoruba and Shakiri. Yes, so the upper part of my dress is some George, and the lower part is Ashoke from Bizboard, and my tailor designs by Buki Akibode. She put this together in less than 24 hours.
I keep on saying, you have to love the Nigerian fashion industry. Now, real quick before I let you go, have you seen the trailers of Chief Daddy?
Oh my, I have seen them all, and I'm rolling with laughter.
Absolutely. Thing is, I feel like it's going to be such a big struggle, but there has to be one winner. Who's your money on? Who do you think is going to win by the time the credits roll?
I don't know, but I'm really, you know, I have my eyes on Kate Henshaw and Funke Akindele. I have my eyes on those two. I don't trust them. I have my eyes on them, you know, but I'm so excited. Like, Ebony Life TV, Ebony Life Films keeps putting everyone together in one production. And I think it's amazing. So, you know, kudos to the Ebony Life team, kudos to MA, kudos to me, everybody who worked on this project. I am looking forward to it.
To finally be getting in on the action. And who better to do it with than with this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Hey Lillian, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Mimi. How are you?
I am amazing, and I'm so happy to finally join in on the action. I have to say everybody looks amazing. What do you think?
I think they do. I mean, the colors, it's all popping. I love Nigeria.
My goodness, if there is a place to love Nigeria, it is at the Chief Daddy premiere. You absolutely appreciate all of our culture and tradition under one roof. Have you seen any outfits outside of yours that has stood out to you so far tonight?
Yes, Ini. Oh my gosh, she has everything on. I love.
Now is this Ini Edo or Ini Dima Okoje?
Ini Edo.
She truly is representing her culture tonight, right?
Yes, and I like the fact that she did it in a modernized and funky way, but yeah, it's still traditional, you know?
I absolutely loved her outfit as well. Now let's talk Chief Daddy. We've seen a number of trailers on social media. Do you feel like you know the characters well enough to connect with any one of them on a slightly personal level?
Maybe Beverly Hills' character.
Beverly Hills' character.
That character is really, I'm looking out for it because it looks so, she's like a spoiled brat and yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on money, the Ferrari with no brakes. Ufoma, the Bentley with an extra bumper. We know where that bumper is. I have to ask you, Chief Daddy, you saw the trailer. What was it about the trailer that touched you the most?
I think it's like a melange of everything that I saw. So imagine a Fowles who we know and you know he's funny way of speaking, and here he is very British. Namen, and then you know there was the Kate and Funke being the sisters that they. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I'm like, okay, and then of course Nedu and Chiga. It's like a melange of you want to see everybody like give it to me already. You know, so
I'm sure we honestly can. The latest flick you've been on, Oloture, if I got the name right. I mean, another Ebony Life Films production. How's that been very quickly?
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I think it's one of the most beautiful, intense projects that I've ever been on. It's unlike anything Ebony Life has done. This is refreshingly different in so many ways. I can't even tell you how much. This movie will shake the world. I keep saying it. It's going to shake the world. Not Nigeria, not Africa, the world as a whole. Ebuka is live on the red carpet at Chief Daddy the movie premiere. Ebuka,
how fun.
I love the fact that we're celebrating Nigerian fashion and Nigerian culture. And I'm looking around the red carpet today and I can see so many tribes being represented here today. And I think that was the aim of the evening, and I think it's been achieved already.
Tell me about your outfit now.
Okay, I'm wearing deco. I was inspired by the Obi of Onitsha. It's kind of what the Obi of Onitsha wears. So it's actually royalty, but he would wear an all white. So I decided to put in some silver in mine. So yeah, it's an Igbo traditional outfit and it's royalty.
How do you greet your people?
Igbo Queen, my people, how are you? That's what it means. Yeah, so the different way depends on how you want to put it. But we're here to celebrate Chief Daddy.
And I'm looking forward to it. The cast is unbelievable, and from what we saw on the posters and all the trailers, Nigerian fashion was also celebrated in there. So I think this theme is just perfect for it.
I got my Ghanaian Jollofa, Juliet Ibrahim in the building, and of course my sexy Raquel in the building. Juliet, you were teaching us that dance. What's that move? How does it go again? Okay. The Aquaba movement, Juliet. The moment you saw Chief Daddy trailer, because we put out like 5, and they were hilarious. They garnered over 23 million views on social media in just 3 days. I mean, you were one of the people that watched it. What did you think? What came to your mind?
I was like, wow. First of all, I saw Mama G in there. And I'm a big fan of Patience Ozokwa. So I was like, she gathered all the celebrities. And that's the thing, we miss this kind of movies, you know. Gone are the days of glamour girls where you just have it packed with all these amazing actresses. And yes, this is a movie that we have to see. And I'm proud to be here today.
And you are very, I can't say this is an Owambe outfit. This is some...
Yes, it's from the Ashanti region, in Ghana.
And it's very extra.
Thank you.
Extra. And of course, Raquel, I saw a picture of your dress before tonight. So did you go with the real dress because it was blue? What happened?
I actually had a dress malfunction, but I just had to make it work. You know, exactly. Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, Hurricane Raquel, Tsunami Juliet, ready to blow us away. I know there are a lot of people on the sideline. Quickly, before you run up to Auntie Moabodu and the rest of the Ebony Life team, what would you like to say?
Thank you, Ayeko. Ebony Life rocks.
Tell us about this extra.
Well, they say opulently Nigerian. So of course, I work with Wisdom Franklin, the designer. I showcase fabric. I showcase. Do you understand? And the beading, all the beading handmade. Do you understand? All this made in Nigeria. So of course, I had to just show the world.
And you know, if you get a good view of Eunice's face, the highlights to her contour is popping like no tomorrow. Her face is chiseled to the board. Eunice, now I know a lot of work goes in hand when it comes to productions like this. It's not just about the Ebony Life brand, we're talking about Ebony Life TV and Ebony Life Films. And we are, I would say it authoritatively, we are the forefront of the cinematic revolution with a vision. Eunice, you tell us how much work from your end went into today and the 14th to come.
Let me tell you, this actually started months ago. The planning and the execution, you know how we do now. We don't say anything that we won't do. We actually plan everything meticulously months in advance to see, look at the results of today. I mean, like the venue, as in like the media is here, everything was organized, the theme, and everyone's having a great time. So we're so excited to bring Chief Daddy to the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, without talking too much, it's time because the movie, the highly anticipated movie, is about to start screening. I'm done with wearing this crazy outfit. Where is my mic? Classic. Thank you. You can hold on to that. You know what? I'm done here. Let's go right in and get the show on the road. Chief Daddy premieres right about now. I'm a
anticipated film of 2018, Chief Daddy. My name is Tosin Odunfa, and it is my pleasure to be here in the presence of my resplendent co-host.
Oh, compliments. Thank you, Tosin. I am Tallulah Doherty, and it's lovely to see everybody here this evening dressed and turned out so beautifully.
Yes, indeed. Everyone certainly has done well with the dress code, which is opulently Nigerian. I absolutely love it. So yes, indeed, we're here, and I'm totally excited about Chief Daddy. Tolu, tell me, how excited are you?
Tosin, I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am about Chief Daddy. Like many of you here, I think I've seen the trailer about 50 times, and I just know that it's going to be an absolutely epic and wonderful evening.
And yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, I have to let you know that in the same line with 50, the wedding party to Royal Hibiscus Hotel, we can expect that Chief Daddy will be the biggest film that Ebony Life TV has ever made. And you may wonder why. Well, one of the reasons is quite clear. It's got a superstar-studded cast and crew, and I can't wait to see the greatness that they have cooked up.
We would like to acknowledge some of our very special VIPs.
Absolutely, and ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to, at this very moment, acknowledge the presence of a presidential guest. I would like to say thank you very much for the presence of the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Mrs. Dolapo Osinbajo. Thank you for your presence.
Thank you, Ma.
We would also like to recognize the presence of the APC candidate for executive governor in Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, as well as his beautiful wife. Thank you for your presence. Now, very quickly, I would like to recognize the presence of the PDP candidate for executive governor of Lagos State, Mr. Jimmy Agbaje.
So in addition, we would like to acknowledge our sponsors and partners, without whom all the wonderful work that we do at Ebony Life Films and Ebony Life TV would not be possible. We would like to acknowledge Keystone Bank. Thank you so, so much.
Johnny Walker.
Bollinger,
Dubai Tourism.
Airtel, and Luminous. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts.
Your Excellency, the wife of our Vice President, Mrs. Dolapo Osinbajo, I welcome you here. Our able gubernatorial candidate for APC, Mr. Jide Sanwo-Olu. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. Today is not about Keystone Bank, but more about Chief Daddy, the movie that we're here to watch. But I'll tell you, just give you a few reasons why we decided to chest out for Chief Daddy. This movie industry has grown tremendously, and today is arguably the second largest employer of labor in Nigeria after agriculture. Not even banks. Today, this industry contributes about 2.3% to GDP, generates about $600 million in annual revenue, all without significant government or corporate support. It then tells me that if we all chest out, corporate bodies decide to support this industry from today, beginning from now, this industry would, in the next 5 years, contribute a minimum of 5% to GDP and employ a lot more people and take several people out of the streets by way of creative employment. I want to invite other corporate bodies here, the CEOs of great institutions that we have here today, to support this industry, and trust me, we'll be taking our children off the streets, we'll be creating employment for everybody. I welcome you to this event. I urge you to relax and enjoy Chief Daddy as a Mrs. Dubit. Thank you.
It is our honor, a true honor once again, to be here in support of Ebony Life TV Films for the 3rd year running in support of their movies. When we started the journey with Mo 2 years ago, we didn't know it was a lifetime commitment, but that's what it's become, and it's been a joy. And for that reason, our CEO has sent a special message via Salam, my manager for campaigns, and I'd like this opportunity for him to deliver this, please.
Good evening, Your Excellency, distinguished guests. My name is Salam Dahman. I'm head of campaign management for Africa. Africa as a whole, and Nigeria in particular, is a very important market for us in Dubai tourism. And over the past couple of years, we have seen a tremendous increase in Nigerians visiting Dubai. We have been working hard behind the scenes and on the ground here. As a testament to that, we recently did a little something called the Girls Trip, where we hosted a group of very fun-loving, adventurous female celebrities for a week of fun in Dubai. What started out as a simple campaign turned out into a phenomenon, and it just underscores how far we've come in such a short amount of time. We have this caliber of talent partners with us to promote Dubai as a destination as dynamic as Dubai. So thank you, ladies. And also I'd like to thank Ebony Life. They have also been another key partner over the past years, and as Stella mentioned, 3rd year running, Wedding Party 2, and now Chief Daddy.
And Mo just informed me there's something else next year. I don't know what.
So in closing, I'd just like to say, I'd like to welcome everyone to Dubai. Please, you've seen the video. You've seen the girls, how much fun they had. So we'd like to extend that to everyone. Please visit Dubai, and thank you very much.
Good evening. Thank you all so much for being here. It truly is an honor to have the wife of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Mrs. Dolapo Osinbajo, here with us. Mr. and Mrs. Jide Sanwo-Olu, Mr. and Mrs. Jimmy Agbaje, all our special guests that are here tonight. Thank you all so much. You're all really, really special to me. All my bestos in this corner, I love you all dearly. Thank you all so, so much. You all have your programs, so you all know pretty much what Chief Daddy is about. But in a nutshell, it's basically about a billionaire industrialist that suddenly, one day, you know, he does die, but he dies in old age. And then it's that typical thing that happens thereafter. The fight for his will, the secrets. He led a very, very colorful life. So we will be sharing that very colorful life with you tonight. And as Mr. Obiahon said earlier, that there is a need to support our sector. You know, in 2015, there were 103 cinemas. Today, there are 176. The GBO in 2015 was 2.5 billion. This year, it's 4.3 billion. Each time we shoot, we're working with at least 100 to 150 people. We're empowering people, we're creating jobs in every single sector. We do need the support to ensure we can really, truly take this industry to the next level that it deserves. Without any more said, I would like to invite Her Excellency to please come and share a few words with us. Thank you all so much. Can we welcome her to the stage?
I salute the passion and dedication of Mrs. Moabudu and the Ebony Life team. You make us all proud. Through these movies, you show the whole world the talents, the excellence, the hard work, the dedication of Nigerians in the entertainment industry. I'm sure we can only imagine the hundreds of lives touched by this production, by this movie. Hundreds of thousands of movies are produced in Nigeria. It is clear that the entertainment industry must be applauded. But today we're here to watch the movie called Chief Daddy. And this got me thinking. I started thinking about Daddy. Daddy, the squeal of a little girl. My daddy is bigger than your daddy. Daddy, the quivering voice of an older child. Is that my score in my exams? I hope at the end of today, we will all call Daddy. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to watch the most incredible film that you've seen in a while, Chief Daddy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for is upon us.
Yes, it is. We give you Chief Daddy.
Since Chief Daddy will give us the money. Yes. Do you know this man said we should write anything we want for Christmas?
What's I got money, you know?
Chief Daddy!
Gabo, you have killed him with all your troubles.
Yeah, me.
My husband's body is barely cold, and the first thing out of your mouth is his will.
Kemi! Lenwe! O ma bàjẹ́ o. Chief Daddy is dead? Eh? Chief Daddy is dead? Oh, what is dead? Everybody father look away. Come here.
We are all here for one person. Even though we may not like what the present situation is, we need to remember that that one person meant everything to us.
I should know my husband better than anybody. You really do. Get out of my house.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all my man them. We're gonna come there and wreck the party.
Oh, Bieri Debe.
I call on Kutega for you now, your money is gone.
I thought this was supposed to be a dignified family meeting. Who called all these people?
Anyone that hasn't got child for my dad is illegitimate, in my opinion. If I'm gonna be successful...
You are not a street brat. You're a Beecroft.
Street attitude, Mom, you need to allow it.
Èmi tẹ́ni ọmọ Beecroft. Kò jọ láti kò jọ lóko àǹtí. Oh, Heavenly Father, please save these paupers from the spirit of hunger.
Amen.
What did you say? What did you just hear? Wait.
Please, can I have all members of cast and crew with me on stage, please? Thank you. Can we put our hands together for them as they all come together?
And we're expecting up here, Bisola Ayola,
Dakore Egberson Akande,
Funke Akindele,
Zainab Balogun,
Shafi Bello,
Chigo,
Ini Edo,
Linda Ejiofor,
Kate Henshaw,
Mawuli Gavo,
Richard Mofed Damijo,
MI,
Beverly Naya,
Nedu,
Taiwo Obileye,
Rachel Oniga,
Inkem Owo,
Patience Ozokwo,
Ajoke Silva,
Lepashos Bosse, Uti Nwachuku,
writer Bode Ashinyobi,
First Assistant Director Ade Oshin,
Second Assistant Director Temitope Joshua, Third Assistant Director Alan Oyadiji Moses,
Fourth Assistant Director Debo Johnson,
Producers Temidayo Abudu,
and Queen Martins, also Associate Producer Nicole Ofegbu.
Music Dr. Bayo Adekpetun. Ladies and gentlemen, last but absolutely not least, the executive producer, Mo Abudu.
The MD of Keystone Bank to please join us. Please, Johnny Walker. I saw my darling Aburo Nike, please join us. Bollinger, Reps, Dubai Tourism, please join us. Airtel, Luminous, this is it. We need a bigger stage. Heidi, come and join us.
I just want to say a big thank you once again to everyone for watching the film and enjoying it. We had a great time making the film. I want to say a big thank you to this amazing cast. I mean, look at them. Imagine every one of them in one space at the same time trying to make a film. We had so much fun making the film. And it was a lot of work. Shout out to the crew. You know, they worked, you know, day, night. So can we take a bow, please?
And a big thank you to all the interior designers that helped create our lounges. DO2, Office Specific, Agatha Interiors, thank you all so much. Ileila, thank you so much for making our lounges look beautiful tonight. Thank you all so much. And for all our special guests, thank you. There is an after party. Faust is going to be performing. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
So when you start with Heidi, Temidayo, and the rest of the crew and put these stories together, do you feel that it came out the way you perceived it?
I think that to a certain extent, but I think Ndi also had a vision for the film, and he carried me along at every point in time, and I'm very happy with what we have.
How did it feel in there? Seeing everybody watch the works of your hands.
I mean, well, up until the last frame, you know, at the end of the film, my heart was a little bit, you know, and then when I heard the applause and everyone coming to tell me what the film was to them, it was everything I hoped it would be.
The cinematography was 100%. This is by far one of the best shot movies I've ever watched in Nigeria.
Chief Daddy is so captivating, it's different, it's funny as usual, you need to watch it. Guys, if you have not watched Chief Daddy, you're on a long tino.
Comedy off the hook. Everybody was just a character. Problem everywhere.
Very funny. I was laughing all through. I came here because I wanted to I wanted to see a reason to say, nah, it's not a very good film. But then, no reason. I could not find a reason. I saw my friend here on Swafia, and I was like, yeah, I cannot criticize this film. Beautiful film.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a great night.
I'm already having a great night. Can't you see that the night is great already?
Inside. Obviously, it's Ebony Life, so I didn't expect anything less or more. It was a fantastic movie, and I can't wait for a lot of people to watch it. I'll still take my family to watch it, definitely.
Salah killed me, and Faust was odd. Daddy came on, everybody, trust me. I absolutely loved it. I had so much fun, so much laughter. You know when you laugh so much and you almost end up crying or tearing?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Chief Daddy the movie?
9.5. I just kept a half for myself. How about that?
It was fantastic. It was fun. 90 minutes of fun.
You enjoyed the movie?
I thought it was really good. Really funny as well. Great comedy. Amazing watch.
Your favorite characters will be?
Famsi. Man like Famsi.
Picture quality, the storyline, the way Mo Abudu just like manages to tackle real life issues in a humorous way. Oh man, like she needs to bring it to South Africa. Like Stud Kineko, New Metro, you guys need to bring these movies to South Africa, please.
You have to see Chief Daddy. Amazing. Files, Auntie Joke, everybody star-studded, awesome, wonderful acting. This one nailed it. I am just so excited. I'm watching it for the second time. I'm still laughing and I'm going to watch it again and again and again.
Very interesting. And you know, Mo keeps praising the auntie over and over and over and over again. And this is one movie that they had so many strong characters, and they all complemented each other. And everybody had a nice time laughing at the one-liners, laughing at the slapstick comedy. And you know, she just keeps surprising us day in, day out. And I'm very, very proud of her.
It was so funny, it was well acted, like the cream of Nollywood in this movie. And another hit from Ebony Life Films. So proud of the work that they do to tell African stories globally. And that is why I'm such a huge supporter. And yeah, this is a great film. Go and see it.
Them man are moving mad. Nah, you're moving mad. Them man are moving mad. Before you chat to me, who's your dad? You lot are moving mad. You're moving mad. Aye, you lot are moving mad. Before you chat to me, who's your dad? Always on the block, posted up. Man, them try check me, but no result. Your girlfriend tried chucks me, but I dodge. Why? She's not Penelope. She's Cruz. She makes me laugh. Like ha 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 ha. Go mess about and get smacked, and get slapped, or be strapped. Like back 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 back. Them man are moving mad. Nah, you're moving mad. Them man are moving mad. Before you chat to me, who's your dad? You lot are moving mad. You're moving mad. Aye, you lot are moving mad. Before you chat to me, who's your dad? I see you see me, but you can't really see me. You're like a pirate. There's not many man that I rate. Your promoter can't even pay my rate. So I wait for my turn, cause I'm in the future and you're past. Yeah, you're last place, innit? You get me? It's a Beecroft thing. A man never talk if man sees something. Well, you're a snitch, and I'm rich. Well, you're not rich, and your mom is a witch. Them man are moving.
Follow!
Who's your dad? You lot are moving mad. You're moving mad. Aye, you lot are moving mad. Before you chat to me, who's your dad? Yeah. I hear bear man out there. Your mum.
Stop it. I mean, where did you get all this yo-yan and things from?
Why you gotta be so extra, man? That's my brand, innit? Street attitude. If I'm gonna be successful...
You are not a street brat. You're a Beecroft.
Street attitude, you know, you need to allow it.
All my man them.
I'm sorry, man.
All my guys them as well. My name's Famsy, yeah? You better remember the name, because you're going to need it. You're going to be screaming it later, yeah?
I get it. Famsy?